Erlo Tlihi Canish Eamonn on the moon. This is one of the great days in the sports calendar, etched into the fabric of our culture and folklore. Traditionally, the appeal of the Munster hurling final goes far beyond the boundaries of the southern province, and in that great throng below us you'll find accents from all four provinces. So let's sincerely hope that the high expectations will be fulfilled by the finalists whose teams have met in 18 previous finals. Cork today are seeking a record for provincial championships by collecting a 6th consecutive title, something that hasn't been done in either Leinster or Munster, and wearing the red and white of a county that's unbeaten in provincial championship matches since May 6 years ago. And what a sharp contrast their team provides. In goal they've got Timmy Murphy, who's making his first appearance in the senior final. He's 23 and he's in this team only since last November. But at the other end they'll have Ray Cummins, who played in his first Munster final 12 years ago. That was in football. And today's is his 18th provincial final in all. He's in line to win a 9th hurling medal today, and he's also got 3 Munster medals in football. These present-day wearers of Limerick's vivid green and white represent a county that hasn't had a victory over Cork in any final, championship or league, since the 1940 Munster final, played here when this stadium was known as the Thurles Sports Field. So they're hoping to alter that pattern today. And since they played Cork 2 months ago in the replay of the league final, David Punch has come into midfield. He's a 23-year-old and a brother of left corner back Dominic. Willie Fitzmaurice, number 12, has been recalled to the attack in recent weeks, and of course he's a brother of right half back Pawdy. The referee in the white and blue is Jim Landers from Waterford, and this is his first final, and he sets them away. It's John Fenton for Cork, and straight away Cork have made a switch on the wing half forward line. Jimmy Barry Murphy's playing left half and Tim Crowley is right half. But this is Joe McKenna for Limerick, broken up by the Cork captain Dermot McCurtain. And this is Jimmy Barry Murphy playing left half forward, remember, despite the number 10, but it's cleared away by Johnny Murray for Limerick. This is John Fenton with the white helmet. Cork playing into the goal on our right. If you're watching in black and white there in the slightly darker jerseys, Ray Cummins bats that one down, but Tony Murray is covering off for Limerick, and then the clearance from the corner back, but it'll come out to John Fenton for Cork. That's David Punch, number 9 beside him. It's still John Fenton. It's intercepted now. Sean Foley here, coming to Jimmy Carroll for Limerick, intercepted by Tom Cashman, but Carroll is on it again, and a good long shot by him. They've got the wind behind him. Joe McKenna getting his stick to it, but Brian Murphy clearing it away for Cork. This is Liam O'Donoghue, and Liam now trying to work his way in, short, cleared away again. Joe McKenna here. This is Jimmy Carroll for Limerick. That's a good shot. It breaks away from the goalkeeper. Eamonn Cregan got it. It broke away from Timmy Murphy. Right into the path of the goalkeeper of Eamonn Cregan. Or rather, Limerick doing all the pressing and indeed all the scoring too. Cork coming this time, cleared away by Johnny Murray. Limerick really into challenge here from the very first seconds. And why not? Because they did so well in the league final. They didn't win, but it was the best 2 displays they had against Cork in a long while. This line ball comes to Tom Cashman. That's curling away from Ray Cummins. This is Donny Murray. In the opening minutes he's played so soundly. He's hooked now by Pat Horgan. 15 is Eamonn O'Donoghue, trying to get away from the sandwich, leaves the ball behind him, and again it's Johnny Murray, but Jimmy Landers has blown for a foul on the corner forward, and it's the free to Cork. A little to the left of the post, about 30 metres out, and the first score for Cork. goal and a point now to 1 point for Cork.
So Tommy Quaid to puck out for Limerick. It must be remembered, in fairness to all the forwards particularly, that this is a very tricky crosswind. From one corner of the field to the other is flowing. Joe McKenna now, and Joe from the left of the post has put it wide. I don't think the wind though was responsible for that. Jimmy Murphy's puck out, and a good one against the wind it was, dropping about 80 metres out from him, gone over the line. It will be Cork's line ball. Tom Cashman, that's Jimmy Carroll of Limerick. So nearly 12 minutes into the first half, Tom Cashman with the line ball for Cork. This is Leonard Enright chasing back for it. Sean Leary with him now. The little fellow is Sean Leary, 13. That's Ray Cummins, or Pat Horgan, the big man there for Cork. The centre from him into Eamonn O'Donnell. Eamonn O'Donnell, the scorer. It came in from Pat Horgan, just there in the left corner. Eamonn O'Donnell grabbed it, and Tommy Quaid had no chance. It comes back off the net. Tommy Quaid sending it just 45 metres out from the other end, but it's Cork who come again. Johnny Crowley, Jimmy Barry Murphy knocked off, but this is Jimmy Carroll, and it will come to John Horgan for Cork. Ollie O'Connor there beside him, 13. 7 is Dermot McCurtain, but this is Ollie O'Connor for Limerick. That's meant for Claudy Fitzmaurice, or Willie Fitzmaurice, got away. Jimmy Carroll here now. Dennis Collin for Cork. That's Timmy Crowley, nicely done on the ground. Ray Cummins chasing here, but it's a free out. It is a push on Dominic Punch. And the Cork man receiving assistance. Jimmy Brown in there, Dr. Con Murphy. And it's Dermot McCurtain, the captain. He's back on his feet. Just about 21 minutes to go. That's John Fenton for Cork. Still level they are. We haven't had a score for the last 9 minutes. This is Eamonn O'Donnell. He can't control it. He can't get it up. He does now. It's a penalty. It's a free, certainly. The referee indicating. There he is. He's just indicated that there was a stroke across Eamonn O'Donnell's ankle, and that's the signal for the penalty. So it's Leonard Enright on the left, Mossy Carroll on the right, settling his stockings, and the goalkeeper Tommy Quaid in the centre. And it's John Fenton to take the penalty. Remember their level, could this put them ahead? John Fenton now with the shot, and it's saved. Leonard Enright first, and then got away quickly. Sean Foley here now. That was a great let-off for Limerick. Crowd enjoying the game. Still level they are. We haven't had a score since the 12th minute, and it's now 24 minutes. This is David Punch. Could that break the deadlock? It has indeed. The young midfielder has put Limerick ahead. 1-2 to Limerick, 1-1 to Cork. This is Tim Crowley for Cork. The shot from Tim is dropping low, it's dropping and hopping wide, and Tommy Quaid is so happy to see it gone over there. Tommy Quaid with the puck out very quickly. That's Jimmy Carroll feeding it beautifully for Limerick, and then getting away Jimmy Carroll with the shot. Batting it over. From 4 now to 1-1. The midfielder took that puck out so quickly, stepped ahead and batted it over, straight over the middle of the crossbar. Johnny Crowley here. This is Joe McKenna for Limerick. Out to Ollie O'Connor. Ollie Leary trying to get in on him, but Ollie gets the shot high and over the bar. That was well done by the corner forward, Ollie O'Connor. Cork, the champions, 3 points behind and not playing with the self-assurance that they showed against Tipperary, or indeed against Limerick in the replay of the league final. Limerick again, David Punch. He's one of the changes since that league final. This is John Horgan though, and John clearing it away, doesn't come very far. Tom Cashman further away. That's Liam O'Donoghue who got rid of the helmet. If that's the point, it's an absolutely staggering point. He must have been all of 85 metres away. Liam O'Donoghue, a beautiful point it was, dead straight between the posts. Playing with the assistance of that win, and this is Ollie O'Connor. Oh, that was such an interception, so important by Dennis Collin, because Willie Fitzmaurice was over on the left. This is Jimmy Carroll though for Limerick. The shot from Jimmy meant for Eamonn Cregan, but it bounced wide. But there was such a marvellous interception by Dennis Collin, because Ollie O'Connor was passing it to an unmarked Willie Fitzmaurice. And a sign of the sun that has come out, Timmy Murphy has donned a golf cap with the big peak. This is Sean Leary for Cork. Eamonn O'Donoghue who got their goal, and a shot from Eamonn. He's now added a point, and there's just 4 between them now as we come up to half time. They've just gone over the 35 minutes, in fact gone a little more than 35, and he brings this first half to an end. Exciting, tense stuff it was, and Limerick, the challengers, go in leading by 4 points. So 35 minutes away from the 1980 Munster title, and it's Cork, the champions, with Pat Horgan footballing it over, and he gets the point despite the goalkeeper. What a quick breakaway by the champions. So could Limerick hold out now? Remember, they haven't beaten Cork in a final in either the championship or the league since 1940. That's Joni Murray for Limerick clearing his line. Since that 1940 final, Limerick have lost 7 Munster finals and 4 league finals to Cork. Dominic Punch, leaving it then to Sean Foley, the captain. Nice pass by Sean Foley to David Punch. Jimmy Carroll here. That's Tony Fitzmaurice. Remember, he's operating on the half-forward line now, but it's the unmarked John Horgan for Cork. This is Liam O'Donoghue, now right half back, having switched with Tony Fitzmaurice, clearing it for Limerick. This is Dennis Collin for Cork. Limerick are much sharper, more bite in their hurling than the champions have, and that's an example of it. Ollie O'Connor foraging well and winning that. Then the pass to David Punch here, and the shot from David, it's very high. The umpire looks up at it and he signals it wide. The 2 umpires, it would appear, are disagreeing. Joe McKenna is pointing to the referee that one umpire came across, as you can see, to talk to the other. So the referee will now have to go in and sort that out. The 2 umpires spoke to each other. The one nearest to us here was looking up. It's his point. Joe McKenna is happy at that decision. They're now 5 points ahead. Monty Carroll, but as Tim Crowley gets it for Cork, this is Jimmy Barry Murphy, meant for Sean Leary. He gets it, and Sean gets it. From Tim Crowley to Jimmy Barry Murphy, and Sean Leary here swung around and got the goal. Tim Crowley to Jimmy Barry Murphy. A beautiful pass to him to Sean Leary, and the corner forward turns around. One 10 to 2-5, and that's just gone wide. Now just 2 points between them again. And remember what Sean Leary did here on this same stadium in the semi-final. That's Willie Fitzmaurice for Limerick, but his shot has gone wide, and Cork are making a substitution. Pat Moylan running on to the field here for Cork. They're just 12 minutes into the second half, and now we should have a thriller, because this game had not opened up in the same way that the league final had. That's Pat Hogan's shot. Tony Murray and Eamonn O'Donoghue. Tony Murray coming away with it. Ray Commons and Tony Murray gets it away for Limerick. John Flanagan is 11. John Fenton with the white helmet. Willie Fitzmaurice number 12. Willie shot, and Dennis Colin on the ground. They're all appealing for it. The sideline man is pushing them away. 12 is Willie Fitzmaurice. David Punch looking for a drink, and receiving some assistance is John Flanagan, who's injured. Flanagan limping away, and the linesman will throw in this ball himself. John Fenton and David Punch, the two to receive it. It's bounced off them. I think the linesman will have to throw that in again, because it's gone way into the Claughaun stand. It's bounced off Fenton and David Punch. The linesman throwing it in between John Fenton and David Punch. The scramble for it here. Hurling swinging tensely. There's now lots of suspense in this Munster final. John Horgan here for Cork. That's Willie Fitzmaurice for Limerick. Tom Cashman all on his own has to get it the second time. Doubled it away. Jimmy Carroll here and John Fenton. That's Sean Foley for Limerick. Dennis Colin is unmarked. Magnificent fielding by the right half back, and he gets his way to the unmarked Tom Cashman. Tom must hurry quickly. Liam O'Donoghue in there. This is Jimmy Barry Murphy for Cork. Sean Leary, but Sean Foley now hustled by Pat Moylan. That's David Punch for Limerick. John Flanagan and Martin O'Doherty. Eamonn Cregan then. And it's gone off Ollie O'Connor over the line. David Punch injured. Play going on though. It comes to John Fenton. John Fenton with the shot into the large parallelogram, but it's a curl outside it. It's Eamonn O'Donoghue. That's Dominic Punch coming away with it. His hurley was held or trapped, and it's Tony Murray for Limerick then with the clearance. John Horgan, the other end of the field. Tim Crowley now for Cork. Jimmy Barry Murphy doubles on it. Eamonn O'Donoghue, who got their first goal. Eamonn from near the sideline, and Tommy Quaid has it covered. Comes to Liam O'Donoghue for Limerick, and he's fouled by his namesake Eamonn O'Donoghue. So Eamonn is spoken to by the referee, and he's protesting that it was an accidental collision, and Liam O'Donoghue is okay. taking the free, Johnny Murray, about 30 metres from his own end line. And a long one, against the wind it is. Martin O'Doherty. And the hurling thrown out of supporters really rejoicing. It's Ollie O'Connor slipping in behind Martin O'Doherty. You saw the hurling flung at him there, and Eamonn Cregan makes doubly sure. 2:10 to 2:5. This is Tim Crawley. It's now 2:10 to 2:6. So scores certainly coming with a blistering pace in this second half. 4 points ahead are Limerick still. Remember, they led from the 4th minute. The scores were level for about 12 minutes in the first half, but Limerick have been leading for most of this game. Ray Cummins here. The fullback. This is for Limerick. Martin O'Doherty gets the stick up and gets it down. The clearance from him, but it breaks away to Jimmy Carroll for Limerick. That's into empty space, and the chase is on Ollie O'Connor, but number 4, John Horgan for Cork, gets the clearance away. This is Liam O'Donoghue for Limerick, and Johnny Crawley then for Cork. Pat Moylan is up, leaves it behind David Punch for Limerick, and he has done so well at midfield. That's down the line ball to Limerick. Went off with the right half back here, Dennis Dolan. David Punch. John Fenton off his knees, comes to Jimmy Carroll for Limerick. That's Tawny Fitzmaurice. Eamonn Cregan and Brian Murphy. Brian Murphy gets it away. Joe McKenna, who's back out at centre half forward now, and he's changed with John Flanagan once more. Gets it to Jimmy Barry Murphy, and Barry Murphy is away, and the centre from him. That's Ray Cummins gets his stick to it. Chase between Dominic Punch and Sean Leary connects with it. Pat Moylan here, shot blocked, and it comes to Johnny Murray. This is Eamon O'Donoghue robbing the corner back to Pat Moylan. He's hit by Jimmy Carroll. Oh, that was a beautiful piece of work by the Limerick midfielder. John Horgan here. He's under pressure, but gets it to Johnny Crawley. This is Jimmy Barry Murphy. He's moved in centre half forward, and he's been fouled by the centre half back. That's Mossy Carr's just gone out of your picture. The Jimmy Barry putting the pressure on Limerick just then. John Fenton to take it, a little to the left of the post, and that's good and true, and now just 3 points between them. This comes to John Horgan. But can Cork recover to save their title? Remember, they're going for a historic 6th in a row. They've been the champions since 1975, and they haven't lost a championship match here in Munster since the 19th of May 74, when they lost below in Waterford. This is John Fenton. The sideline cut is a beauty. Ray Cummins is up for it, but it is bounced wide. It's gone wide. And Tommy Quaid was out there just in case the umpire might signal it was a 65. for their 15th Munster Championship. They haven't been champions since 1974. This is Tom Cashman for Cork though. Jimmy Barry Murphy. That's Eamonn O'Donoghue. He's gone in full forward. And he's centre from Eamonn, and the goalkeeper jumped out so well for that. Got it, and then about to make the clearance, but has been fouled. Oh, Tommy Quaid was so brave then. He jumped way into the air, and it was great feeling by the goalkeeper. He did so well. An act of bravery at these dying moments. 11 minutes to go, and Limerick, the champions, are ahead. Pat Hartigan here, the big full-back who so tragically couldn't play this at 12 months. Now one of Limerick's advisors. He must be happy at this moment. And Limerick coming again. That's Paudie Fitzmaurice. Eamonn Cregan gets it into his hand, and the shot. It's saved by Timmy Murphy. It comes though to Willie Fitzmaurice, the other wing half forward now. And the shot from Willie. They're 4 points ahead. And the puck out very quickly now. This is Sean Foley here. Dennis Corlin rushing in on him for Cork. Pat Horgan. That's Leonard Enright. Getting it away then. Sean Foley. This is Willie Fitzmaurice. His brother Paudie, number 5, but John Horgan for Cork to Pat Moylan, who came in for Tim Crowley. This is Shawnee Leary. But that must be a free because Dominic Punch had picked it off the ground. And Cork are introducing Charlie McCarthy. There's wee Charlie McCarthy, has been out of the team since taken off in the drawn league final against Limerick here, now introduced. This is John Fenton with the free, and he's put it over. It's 2-11 to 2-8. 3 points again. So Charlie McCarthy introduced now to play in his 11th Munster final. For Cork, Jimmy Barry Murphy bounces away to Sean Foley. Beautifully doubled on by Paudie Fitzmaurice. This is Willie Fitzmaurice and Tom Cashman. This is Joe McKenna for Limerick. The big man is fouled by Dennis Corlin. So Joe McKenna, who started at full forward, now centre half forward again. Eamonn Cregan straddling that 45-metre line with this free. And good and true it is. Eamonn has on 1 goal and 4 points for him in this Munster final. 4 points ahead to Gen they are. So Eamonn Cregan, the scorer who played in his first championship match in 1965. But this is Pat Horgan. Hustled off that by Liam O'Donoghue, and then Liam shotgun over the line. A line ball to Cork. Have they got the time? They're just under 8 minutes to go. And 4 points between them. Cork, the champions, are behind. This is John Fenton with the line ball. This is Jimmy Barry Murphy. It's side netting. It's gone for a 65. Storming here in these last 7 minutes. Believe me, there's not a soul leaving Semple Stadium. That's the indication that it's a 65. Eamonn O'Donoghue, so anxious. John Fenton now with the shot for Cork. And it's been knocked over. It's gone wide. The umpire signalling it to the puck out. So could that be a crucial miss for Cork? And Tommy Quaid is in no great hurry to puck out because they've got the lead on the champions. 2-12 to 2-8. Limerick, the challengers, in front. Another victory over Cork in any final since 1940, remember, by Limerick. And that was a Munster final played here in Thurles Stadium. There's the tension there is in these last few minutes. 6 minutes to go. Joe McKenna on the right, John Crowley on the left, and Jim Landers wants them to move back the requisite distance. Paul Crowley comes to Ali O'Connor, and passing it away into space. Eamonn Cregan is first to put the three in on Ali O'Connor. A foul on the corner forward. And Jim Landers gives John Horgan back his hurley. So can Eamonn Cregan further stretch their lead? He's about 35 metres out to the left of the post. He's taken very careful aim. He throws it nicely. He does it so well. A goal and 5 for the corner forward. And remember the score of that one. Eamonn Cregan started off last winter as a selector, but felt he had some time to give as a player, and he opted off the selection committee to play. And he'll be so happy, and Limerick will be so pleased he did. But it's Cork coming back again. This is Pat Horgan for Cork. It's stopped by Dominic Punch. Johnny Murray rather, and got away by him. Joe McKenna bouncing off him as Cork's line ball, and a nod of assent from Johnny Crowley. The ball quickly gone into the Limerick dugout, and it's very quickly chased back out. Picked out by some Cork men as John Fenton takes it. This is Mossy Carroll for Limerick. Mossy missing the clearance. It comes to Jimmy Barry Murphy. Can he get it into the centre? Sean Leary's there. Can he get the puck in? He's knocked off it. It's deflected. It's gone for a 65. Oh, Sean Leary had such a good chance there. But they were pressurising him all the time and moving him away from the large part of the ground. So the tension mounting in these last 3.5 minutes. The magic bottle is certainly thirsty work, although it is not a hot day, but it's the white heat of this Munster final battle now. That's David Punch for Limerick. That's Charlie McCarthy for Cork, and that will go away. And listen to the relief, the roars of relief by Limerick fans. The chant from the Limerick fans around the ground. They sense a Munster championship victory. They're 5 points ahead, and just 3 minutes to go. This is Sean Foley, their captain. John Fenton, though. Could Cork possibly retrieve the game now? Leonard Enright, the fullback. Remember last year, he was at midfield in the Munster final. This is Jimmy Barry Murphy, though. John Fenton now with a chance, and the point from John. 2:13 to 2:9. John Fenton, the scorer. 4 points now, and they've just got over 2 minutes to go. The Tommy Quaid. That's going to Ali O'Connor. to Cody Fitzmaurice, comes back to Ollie, he dashes in for it, he's tackled, rides the tackle, hooked by Brian Murphy, Brian having trouble getting it away, Martin O'Doherty is there for Cork, and then the clearance from him. Joe McKenna here for Limerick. Just a minute and a half to go. Joe McKenna is fouled. It'll be a free to Limerick. Eamonn Cregan with the helmet. Just beside the referee is coming out to take it. Joe McKenna gets it top from the manager, nose on goal. And could this be the insurance point now by Eamonn Cregan? Just 1 minute to go. He's about 42 or 3 metres out. To the left. That's the angle, that's the point. And the Limerick crowd going wild all over the field. Some Limerick supporters on the field now. The linesman chasing them off, but the play going on. Just less than 30 seconds and 5 points between them. A free to Cork. Dennis Corlin taking it quickly. It's low. It's gone over for a point. 4 points between them now. The whistles all round the ground. The crowd are standing up on the line. As you can see, the guards trying to keep them away. Just gone over the 35 minutes. Tom Cashman here for Cork. But Limerick, the challengers today, are just seconds away from being the champions. This will be Madonna. The Limerick are the champions. And look at this way they celebrate. Their 15th Munster title, their last was in 1974, and they came here and take the title away from Cork, the side that had beaten them so often. So disappointment for so many Cork people, but with their 38 titles, they won't begrudge it to these Limerick men who are celebrating. Joe McKenna, or Sean Foley there, the captain, along with Joe McKenna. And what a captain Sean Foley was. A marvellous display by him at left half-back.
And there's a very happy Pat Hart again, a Limerick selector, being congratulated by Eamonn Cregan. A very happy Eamonn Cregan too. And there's Willie Fitzmaurice going in, giving a good hug, a well-deserved hug too.